We are going to see normal secondary growth in dicotyledonous stem. Here, TS of old stem is taken, any dicot plant in general. Increase in the thickness due to additions of the secondary tissues by the activity of vascular cambium and core cambium in the stellar and extrastellar region respectively, known as secondary growth. In the secondary growth, secondary xylem and secondary phloem are the important main tissues. Secondary xylem is produced major amount, secondary phloem is produced in a minor amount. If such proportion is there, then this growth is known as a normal one, normal secondary growth. Here, in a dicot plant, normal secondary growth takes place by means of the two ways. First way, vascular development. It is also known as the stellar development. Second one, non-vascular development. Non-vascular development. It is also known as the extrastellar development. Extrastellar development. Here, non-vascular development or extrastellar development, which consists the epidermis and the cortex, we are going to see later on. First, major portion, which is the development, that is the vascular development and the stellar development. Here, due to this limit of the board, I am showing here. In a dicot plant, the growth which is taken, first few seasons it is a normal one. First second seasons it is a primary structure. As the plants grows more than 1 year, it shows the secondary structure. Secondary structure is developed from this primary meristem, due to which the secondary vascular cambiums are produced. The dicot stem, here it consists the epidermis. It consists the epidermis. Epidermis is followed by means of the cortex, and one that is the endodermis. In the endodermis, it consists the stem. We are going to see first stellar region. Therefore, I am going to run here. The vascular bundle, the vascular tissues development takes place. The vascular tissues, they are conjoined, collateral, open type of the vascular bundles. The vascular bundles are many in number. Vascular bundles are many in number, and they are arranged in a ring. This is the most important characteristic of the secondary growth. Vascular bundles are conjoined, collateral, open. Vascular bundles are many in number, and they are arranged in a ring. Here, we are going to see one by one. Full diagram I am going to draw here. Here, vascular bundles, many in number, but if I have drawn many vascular bundles, the diagram will become very clear, and for a better understanding, only I am going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vascular bundles for the consideration here. But majority 16 to 18 vascular bundles are present in the dicot stem. These vascular bundles, they are considered many in numbers. They are considered many in number. Here, it is the vascular bundle. This vascular bundle consists the peripheral region, that is a small patch, that is the phloem. That is the phloem. Then xylem, hexagonal or rectangular cells which are produced in a more region. More, it is known as the xylem one. And in between phloem and the xylem, the cambium strips, that is the vascular cambium is present. Vascular cambium is present. Vascular cambium is present. Means in detail, I have drawn only in one vascular bundle. Vascular bundles, they are many in number. They are arranged in a ring. Each vascular bundle conjoined collateral open, conjoined, both the phloem and xylem present in a same radius, that is a conjoined. Collateral, phloem lies to xylem, xylem lies to phloem laterally, known as lateral, collateral, and open type of vascular bundles. In between phloem and xylem, there is a cambium strip, that is open type of the vascular bundle. Here, this line is a endodermis. This line is a endodermis. Here, centrally placed pith. Outer region, that is a pericycle. This is the primary structure we have seen. Pericycle. The vascular bundle is known as a fascicle. Vascular bundle is known as the fascicle. Here, cambium presence in the vascular bundle is known as the fascicular cambium. Fascicular cambium. Cambium presence in the vascular bundle known as the fascicular cambium. And this fascicular cambium is also known as the intravascular cambium. Means in the vascular bundle, that is the intra. In the vascular bundle, it is known as the intravascular bundle. The phloem which is present, it is known as the primary phloem. The xylem which is present, it is known as the primary xylem. Also, cambium, primary cambium. The structure which are found, the structures they are described as the primary phloem, primary cambium, primary xylem. As the growth takes place, due to this season passes, which grows more years plants, that time demand goes on increase, and due to this demand goes on increase, they serve the new additional tissues for the mechanical tissues to give support, strength and support to the plant body. The secondary tissues are developed by these tissues, and to demand serves, that is a phloem, for the food conductions. Primary phloem and primary xylem needs the secondary tissues to survive the need. Therefore, the cambium which is always active in the vascular tissue systems. In between two vascular bundles, the tissue which is present, the cells somewhat enlarged and elongated. The patches, pericycle, the patches which are found on the vascular tissue, it is known as a Hardbat. It is known as a Hardbat. Means pericycle, it shows the alternate patches of the parenchyma tissue. This is a parenchyma tissue. Parenchyma tissue. In between when two vascular bundles, the pericycle which is present, it is made up from the parenchyma tissue, and above the phloem which is developed, it is a sclerenchyma tissue known as the hard part. Then in between these vascular tissues, the parenchyma tissue which is present, this parenchyma also decided, it becomes very much active. Also, we are going to help to this vascular cambium. They need another tissues to serve the mechanical support, to serve the food purpose. Then they grouped like similar to this adjacent cells to this vascular cambium. The two cells come together. Such isolated cambium groups together. The small patches grouped together, and then they come to each, they join to each other. Later on, they join to each other. First of all, isolated patch are found, and the parenchyma tissue they join to each other. Such a type of the vascular cambium which is formed, that is known as a interfascicular cambium. Fascicle means vascular bundle. In between the two vascular bundles, the tissue which becomes very much active, parenchyma cells becomes very much active. Such forms the cambium, and such tissue they are known as the interfascicular cambium. Interfascicular cambium. Then, this interfascicular cambium, isolated strips which are formed, they join together and they form the small patches. These small patches, they are developed adjacent to the intrafascicular cambium. Then, these isolated patches, they join to each other. Isolated patches, they join, later on they join to each other. Then, further, they join to this intrafascicular cambium. Intrafascicular cambium. There is an intrafascicular cambium and interfascicular cambium. They are meristematic tissues. That is cambium tissues. That is vascular cambium and intervascular cambium. They join to each other and they form a cambium ring. They form a cambium ring. And this cambium ring formation in the normal secondary growth is the first step in development of the secondary growth in the vascular cambium. Then, this cambium ring together, interfascicular cambium and fascicular cambium, they becomes very much active. That is, the primary xylem which is present in the primary vascular bundle, the primary xylem pushes towards the center more, towards the center more, as compared to the outer side. That is the primary frame towards the outer side. As compared the smaller portion towards the outer side and major portion towards the inner side. Such pushing of the primary xylem towards the center, primary xylem towards the outer side, peripheral region, per season takes place. And as the major portion pushes towards the in the center, and here the pith, which is the parenchyma, is obliterated, and in the center secondary wood which is formed from the secondary xylem. It pushes towards the outer side. The major portion pushed towards the inner side and smaller pushed towards the outer side. This is the fascicular development or stellar development of the dicotyledon stems.